Good morning.
I want to tell what we're doing.
Dre and Leslie.
I want to tell what we're doing.
Yeah, and what are we doing?
We're playing with one of the doggies named Newsies.
Yeah. And what were you just doing with Google?
We are asking how many days until our birthdays, and I'm going to tell you how the birthday order goes.
Okay.
Daddy, me,
Yeah.
I'm the second.
Yeah.
Second is the best. It will be again.
So Daddy, you.
Daddy, me, Edie, Andrea, Amelia, and then you. I love the Biancas.
I'm last. Hold on, where are the doggies in this? Do you know?
Where are the doggies, maybe?
Shall I add them in? So it goes Daddy, Alessia,
Yeah.
Bianca, Nuvis, Nevea, Theo. And then it goes Edie, then it goes Albie, then it goes Dre, then it goes Sina, and then it goes Mommy. I'm still last. Even with all the doggies, I'm still the last birthday.
But backwards on this one. Oh, Nevaeh's trying to play with all of them like she played with Theo.
I know, but they are playing with her. They made a big mess in the utility room last night, which never really happens now that Albie's wearing nappies, but I don't know. They all just made a mess.
He wheezed through his willy, because you didn't put it over his willy.
No, it's not. They're playing tag.
Nevis is the little was playing tag.
Up too much, okay?
Okay, I think you can go now, Nevis. I think both of the doggies love us.
They do.
Sit the
There's
other
Nevea.
side.
Guys, be nice to Nevea as well.
Mommy, look.
Aww. Hi, Nevea.
Andrea, you stand the other side of Bianca. You see?
Nevea.
Just to stand on me, look.
She gets so hyper.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you're almost the same height.
Then, she keeps going down. If I just sit down.
I made porridge for everyone this morning. We wanted porridge. We haven't had it in a while.
Done.
Well done. Dre loves his porridge.
You said to eat this.
Good boy.
I love to eat it.
Yeah. Dre and Leslie just have maple syrup.
Eat the whole time.
Pardon?
You need to eat
Yeah, if you can. I've got protein powder in mine and cinnamon, so mine's a bit different color. Also, I made mine with, yeah, you can have raspberries. I also made mine with almond milk, so mine's a little bit different, but you can have some raspberries.
Is it good to eat the middle?
Yeah? It's just the middle is the hottest part. We've got
I'm going to have
lots of blueberries.
5.
Good boy.
I'm going to eat in the middle. 2, 3.
You ate in the middle, did you?
This is 5.
Good boy.
No, 2 more. 2 more. 2 more.
And I think I'm also going to put some almond butter in mine. Who else hates at the bottom of the almond or peanut butter or whatever? Especially if you get a big pot. It always gets so solid because all the oil goes. It's so annoying. Okay, I am in Dre's room. This is his little creation that he made at school, by the way. How cute is this? It's so cute. Apparently he made this like on his first week of school. I'm just in his room and I'm just gonna do a little bit of a reset in his room because he has been making his bed himself, which is great and all. And he's been cleaning it himself, but I like to kind of come in here every now and then and just do a little bit of a, you know. I also need to get organized for his birthday. His birthday's in 1 month. Tomorrow it will be 1 month to his birthday. And that means I need to get organized. So he's asking for a PS5. I don't know if he's gonna get that. I also have 2, well, that's a lie. I have a lot of laundry to fold and put away today. And half the time, like when the kids are home, I don't really know why I clean or tidy, because realistically the place just gets messy again. It does something to me on the inside, like it just settles my brain or something. I don't know. Those of you that are like me will understand what I'm talking about. These little cars. So I just cleaned, or tidied rather, Dre's room in the space of like when I went into Leslie's room to try and clean up her room. He jumped on both beds. He threw toys off the bed. I was like, really? That took like 2 seconds. So that's what I mean. You can't expect things to stay the same or the way that you want them to. But that is hard when you have my personality type. I'm telling you guys right now. Look at her curtains, guys. So this curtain saga has been going since, I mean, this one's not too bad. By the way, I fixed this multiple times and it just keeps breaking. Like the little hooks, I don't know. Have a lot of laundry. So I'm putting in my hoodie because that needs to be washed. I don't know what to do about these, guys. They got like kind of destroyed. You know that day that we went to the business fair and it just like torrentially poured rain? I have a ton of laundry to put away. By the way, I got this stuff for free on Ocado because sometimes they give you like a free gift. This is Comfort Fabric Conditioner in Botanical. And it is so good. I love the smell of this. This is my first time buying it, but second time having it because obviously they sent it to me for free. I love when they do that. Ocado will give you little free gifts. They also give you vouchers sometimes and you can recycle your bags and get money back. So I sound like I'm doing an ad for Ocado. I'm not. I'm just actually like a legit fan. Also, I bought tons of eggs. So I'm going to do that thing where I just hard boil a load of them. These. And I'm going to use these because I think they make good snacks. People are always like, why do you guys eat so much tuna? I try and alternate it so it's not tuna every day for lunch for the kids because they eat a lot of tuna and sweet corn, but they do really like it. The reason why it's my go-to is because everybody likes it. It's like an all-rounder. Otherwise, I have to make different lunches for all different kids. Amelia wants salmon and cream cheese. So I've made hers. Edie just wants cheese. Cheese sandwiches are something that I have just never been able to understand why people like them. I don't know what it is. I know it's such a staple and such a basic, but like I can eat a melted cheese, like a toasted cheese sandwich, but cheese, just like raw cheese, like in raw bread, it's just weird to me. But Edie loves it, so I've got my eggs, which are done. That's what the babies are gonna have. I'm gonna toast some bread for them as well. Butter and strawberry jam. Okay, so that's one slice. Number two. I don't know if you just heard that, but Dre just said I need a hat. Good boy, well done. Your hat, I think it's on the stairs, right? Do you think you need some sun cream as well? Okay, stay in the shade. Okay, I also cut up some veggies. So this is gonna be lunch and I've got some hummus in the fridge too. Dre's and Edie's. All right, enjoy guys. I am folding, I've actually got 2 loads of laundry here, but they're kind of small-ish loads. So I've done them together. And then I've got a ton of sheets sitting in baskets, getting wrinklier and wrinklier by the second. I also have a load in the tumble dryer as well from today. First one done. I've got these 2 to do. It looks a lot bigger than what it actually is because it is all sheets. So hopefully it shouldn't take as long. This is actually a DKNY set that I got in TK Maxx. Edie picked it out herself and it is so soft. I have finished folding laundry and I managed to consolidate all of the sheets, and there was towels in there too, into one laundry basket. Here's the stuff that I folded earlier. I'm gonna bring them upstairs now. Also, it's time to feed the dogs, so I prepped their food. Shoes that I washed my Converse, some Vans. These I'm trying to figure out what to do with them. I don't know. And then I had an empty laundry basket. I was so happy, but this load that was in the dryer was done, so they're all still full. And I've got a full drying rack too. So even though I felt like I made headway, it still just keeps going and it's still just never done. You guys, I just got finished editing. I'm just gonna close this because the dogs are, well, I'm trying to get them to eat. Bianca and Newbies are still in their crates. And I'm gonna get started on dinner. It is about 10 to 7, it's so late, but we're kind of like on summertime right now and like there's not much of a routine. Well, it's also the weekend, but you know, I'm trying to not get so out of whack, but we always get to a later schedule, especially when both of us are working and yeah, just life just happens. So for dinner tonight, I'm gonna make tofu with noodles, like a stir fry. I made this fairly recently. I think I made it maybe even last week, but it's really good. Everybody loves it. So I've got my tofu, and then I also have some noodles. I also threw on a jumper because it's kind of chilly. Bessie's just had her hair washed. Because Sunday night is hair washing night, right?
It's not fair.
What?
Homeless people don't have to brush their teeth and take showers.
Well, that's, yeah, I think homeless people, if they could, they would. I don't think it's really a choice for them.
Well, they're lucky.
I don't think they're really lucky though.
They are.
They don't have a house.
Well, they don't have to brush their teeth or take a shower.
Yeah, and you know what? You might think that that's a good thing, but actually in the long run, it's not a nice thing at all, because imagine what your mouth would feel like if you didn't brush your teeth for a week. It would feel really yucky. You'd get loads of tooth problems, and then your teeth would start falling out, or they'd start turning black because all the cavities.
How do you know what it feels like?
I've had a toothache before.
How do parents know everything?
Well, they don't. They just know because they've had life experience. So I guess
They've lived a longer life.
they've lived, yeah, and they've lived through some things, so they're like, hey, don't do this because I did this once and it didn't work out very well. But sometimes when you're kids, you have to, you don't listen because you want to figure it out for yourself, right?
And what's that supposed to be?
That is broccoli.
Yeah, but I never see broccoli in tofu.
You what?
I never see broccoli in tofu.
Yeah, I always do it. I also need an onion.
One onion.
One onion, yes. Some noodles with it. All right.
I'll put it clear.
Bessie's doing her reading. She got some summer reading to do. I'm gonna add in the onion and garlic. I've got garlic as well. Cook these noodles.
Look at the candle. They're so cute.
Oh, you know the fairy
Oh,
ones?
no, they're too hard to read.
Definitely
They're
not.
like, that's right there. I'm
All
not
right,
up to that. So this funny video where a person was trying.
I've just added onion and garlic to the wok and some coconut oil. Tofu is marinating in soy sauce and maple syrup. I'm just kind of like tossing it because every couple of minutes, but it marinates for about 30 minutes in here. Okay.
This rabbit has a white something. It is a
I'm adding in the rest of the veggies.
quick
added the broccoli into the noodles. Now I am coating the tofu in some rice flour. I did share this really recently, guys. I'm sorry to be boring, but what can I say? We're eating the same. And I am heating up some oil. What's your favorite part, Leslie?
The tofu.
The tofu? I thought you were going to say the noodles.
The tofu first and then the noodles.
Yeah, fry them up and then we're done. And dinner is done. Dinner is ready. I think Alessia ate half the noodles while I was cooking. Yeah, noodles. You like this dinner?
Let's Emilia, 5 minutes to the game. Who's gonna win? Andrea, who's gonna win? England or Spain? Spain!
Oh wow.
Baby, you.
Wait, did you say Spain?
Yeah, he did.
Spanish or English?
It's English and Spanish.
He knows the trend. He was like.
Just finished cleaning the kitchen. Dishwasher is on. I'm gonna dry up all of these things and put them away. The kitchen's clean. I'm just refilling all the water filters as well. I've put Albie outside, so he's been out. I've put a new nappy on him. And I am just gonna dry up these dishes here. I've decided that for summer, I'm gonna wake up at 6. I'm changing up my workout tomorrow, and I just checked to see which one I'm changing to, and it's one of my least favorite ones. So there's this move called step ups where you have to like step up onto a bench. We don't have a bench, so we have this table which is really high, and I hate it because it's just such a straight step up with the weights, and then I can't remember, do you go like that or not? My Botox is also due this week, but funnily enough, if you guys saw that brand deal that I did for a skincare company, this is not a sponsored video, but I did but I worked with Foreo, and I promoted their little gadget called the Bear. I swear, I use that every single day, and it's a skin tightening thing. I use that every single day and have been for the last couple of months, and I swear the last 2 times, so like for the last 6 months, my Botox has not, like, I feel like the wrinkles haven't really come back as pronounced, if that makes sense. Like usually by month 3 I can see that I need it again. I don't really see that this time, and I didn't the last time. So that means, and the only thing I can think of is the Bear. I mean, maybe it's a combination of different things I've been doing, but I swear my skin looks, because I've taken before and after pictures. I had to for the sponsorship, and the pictures don't lie. Like, my face looks visibly lifted after using it. So anyway, like I said, not sponsored, but I'm just saying it works. Albie, what's wrong? Good boy. Go to sleep now, okay? All right, that is me pretty much done. I am so ready for bed. It is, I think it's about 9:45 now. I'm gonna go to sleep. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'm actually in short pajamas because actually the temperature has gone a little bit up. So I've just looked at the forecast for next week, or for this week, and it looks like it's getting slightly warmer. So fingers crossed we're actually gonna get a summer, I hope. I am gonna try and get the girls' haircut tomorrow, I think, or maybe the day after. We'll see. We'll see how tomorrow goes, because I know that most schools are still on this week, so I'm gonna try and make the most of the time that we have when most schools are still on before all of the schools are off, and it's just gonna be so hard to get appointments anywhere. So thank you guys for watching today's video. I know it wasn't very eventful. We just stayed home, but it was just one of those days. And I'm happy because I feel like I really needed one of those kind of reset days. So thank you guys for watching today. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.